Bienvenidos a Zona Kite, el primer programa de TV dedicado al universo del kitesurf. En Kite en primera persona, conocemos a William Hoft, un rider que al no poder caminar, decidió aprender a volar. En Kite Calendar, veremos las finales de la primera edición de los GK8 Distance Battle. En Viajando con el Viento, Betea Boersma se pone a prueba con los riders internacionales de Nice en Sudáfrica. En Kite School, aprendemos cómo hacer un front roll enganchado con la Duotone Kiteboarding Academy. En el clip del día, te mostramos los videos más impactantes del mundo del kitesurf. Llegó la hora de entrar en la zona donde volar es posible. Esto es Zona Kite. Ya no puedo caminar, pero aprenderé a volar. Esto es lo que dijo William después de terminar en una silla de ruedas en 2017 debido a un accidente de moto. Su gran sueño era hacer kitesurf en las olas de Sudáfrica. Esta es una historia que nos demuestra que si hay voluntad, todo es posible.
3 years ago, I had a motorbike accident and ended up in a wheelchair. I was riding my bike towards my work, and while I was driving on the highway, we had to make an emergency stop. A car from behind hit me. I was thrown 40 meters through the air. When I came in the hospital, the doctors told me what I was already afraid of. They said, Willem, you have a spinal cord injury. I wouldn't be able to walk anymore and would be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. At that moment, I felt my whole world collapse. Thinking about my girlfriend, I was afraid to lose her, thinking about my friends, my career, but also my passion for surfing. Because the one thing I loved most to do is being out there on the water with the wind and the waves. I was afraid, insecure about what was coming, but at the same time, I felt more grateful to be alive than ever. Because actually, when I was on the highway having the accident, I felt it would be my last moments there. My lungs were collapsed, my ribs were broken, my vertebrae crushed. I felt my body getting colder and colder. I was actually saying goodbye to life. And I'm still here, you know, I had a second chance, so that really gave me a lot of motivation to keep on going. I had to learn to live in a body that wasn't me. I wasn't used to this body. But during my rehabilitation, I learned to make this body mine again. And a setback that at first I thought would be the end of my life actually started a new chapter for me. I can no longer walk, but I will learn to fly. I had a custom-made surfboard being produced, and from that moment on, I was able to start training for living out my biggest dream, travel to South Africa and ride on the beautiful waves in front of the coast of Cape Town. So being with Willem also inspired me a lot. Appreciation of everyday struggle is like part of life, you know? You won't have any highlights in your life if you haven't seen the downside. And Willem had a pretty big downside after the accident, but he never showed the downside or something. He always turned it into something positive and had a goal to go for. My goal now is to travel the world and surf at the most beautiful surf spots that I can find and see what the possibilities are from being a surfer in a wheelchair. So actually, the one thing that I thought would be the biggest setback of my life actually opened so many new doors for me. As a boy, I couldn't even dream of being in a professional kitesurfing team, and now I am. The whole world should know about his lifestyle, his way of thinking, and I think it can motivate and inspire a lot more people. Everybody has a struggle, but the way Willem deals with it and turns it into something positive, I think a lot of people can take even a small part of that to make it more, to make life more doable and happy for yourself, you know? Positive thinking, definitely.
En los últimos episodios, fuimos testigos de toda la acción de los GK Distance Battle durante los hits de cuartos de final y en las semifinales. Hoy les traemos las finales masculinas y femeninas de Strapless Freestyle con esta nueva modalidad de competencia a distancia. No se lo pierdan en Zona Kite.
Welcome back to an action-packed Sunday afternoon. Today is the day. It's the day of the finals of the GK Distance Battle 2020. For you who are just joining us, what is the Distance Battle? Due to the restrictions of travel with COVID-19, we have come up with an online format, the first time in worldwide that this has happened, where the riders have had 2 months to record 5 minutes of their perfect heat. It has to be a consecutive recording where the judging panel of the GK will then score them on certain different categories to see who will claim themselves the champion here of the distance battle. The boys and the girls of the strapless discipline, we saw the quarterfinals on Tuesday and those semi-finals on Thursday. Now today is the day. It's Sunday, meaning it is the finals coming up very soon here on your screen. I'm Josie Ashler, broadcasting live, and let's have a look at that elimination ladder so far as we're going to be starting off with the girls.
Hey, this is Charlotte. We are here in Kite Beach in Cabo Verde. The wind is pretty light today. We have between 12 and 16 knots. I'm using a 10 and 8 meter Nexus.
Hey guys, James Carew here. We're here in a secret spot, south of Spain. It's like 25, 30 knots, riding my 10 meter, lit. It's gonna be good. Phew.
What's up guys? I'm in somewhere in the world, just filmed for GKA. So there is nice condition, 30 knots, and yeah, so you're gonna see in the movie what happened.
That I passed my quarterfinal 8, so I'm currently in final. I'm still in Praia, Brazil, at my home spot, and there is 20-25 knots, and I'm going in the water with my 6 meter and my mania.
I'm about to hit the water for the hit 3 of the GK distance battle. I'm really stoked to have won 2 first hits, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one for the final. The wind is about 25 knots, going out on my 9 meters from North Sky boarding car. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoy the final.
Hey guys, Pedro Matos from Brazil. I'm here in Ceará, going for the final heat. Today is about 30 knots. I'm going my 8 meter kite, and I think it will be a good day to do a good hit. Let's do it. Yoo!
The winner is Pedro Matos from Brazil, totaling out at a 31.80 total points. That was insane. For me, the double front roll shove it doesn't get much better than that. Camille Delanois so close behind him, less than a point and a bit in between both of these guys. putting it all on the line. We can see 29.5. He got a 383. That was unfortunately that double front roll shove it just with a bit of a butt check. The triple, as good as it gets, 970. 813 and 783. But it is Pedro Matos who edges past the young Frenchman, and he is going to be crowned our champion coming all the way from Brazil. What a performance from him. Well, there we saw the scores, there we saw the numbers, and it is the young Brazilian coming in onto my screen, left, front and center, Pedro Matos. Felicitaciones.
I have no words, man. Jesus. Like, that's not for me. My heart, I can't do it anymore. Can't do it, you know? Just having my water here, you know?
Congratulations, Pedro. That was amazing. Having the family, the trainer, the Parabéns, Pedro. Parabéns. Congratulations. You deserve it. These are the vibes you want to see. This is what it means. But here we have our winner, our champion, Pedro Matos, coming out of Brazil. The improvement this guy has had over the last season is insane, and he is going to be a force to be reckoned with because he is one of the most complete riders out there on tour, dominating here at the competition. A very close final there together with Camille Delanois, but coming off with the win. And there you have the family, the Stoke. This is the reason we do these things. That emotion, that family, that community. This is what the GK is about, and it is so cool to be back involved. Thank you very much. Good night and take care.
Cuando los vientos fuertes y las grandes olas se combinan, obtenés como resultado las condiciones perfectas para hacer big air. Viajemos a la meca del kite en Sudáfrica, junto a Betea Boersma, en donde se reunió con algunos de los riders del equipo internacional de Nige.
Where are we headed?
We're heading to Misty Cliffs.
Oh shit, what the fuck? It's perfect. It's a score! It's a score! January 2020, my journey brought me to Cape Town, South Africa, for some of the world's best big air kiteboarding conditions. The strong winds and big waves create a perfect setup for boosting. So we're currently heading in Lion's Head. I don't know if I can do it. You can do it. I can do it. We can do it. Field and ready to go. Almost there, right?
I was lucky to share the South Africa trip with some of my best friends from all over the world. When the wind wasn't blowing, we had so much fun hiking, surfing, and exploring. We met some of the friendliest locals, ate amazing meals, and made memories that'll last my whole lifetime. Blackberg Beach is one of my favorite spots to hit up on a super windy day. The combination of extremely high sideshore winds and consistent swell makes it a sick destination for big air riding.
I could bet all of the riches that I ever had. Rushing in the night like a shark, babe, would it be bad if I had to sit the line? Cause the thrills that run up my back, you must tie, nothing else can leave me off track. Hey, yeah. brave, drowning in. Would you save me this crime? If you don't, you'll slide by the throat. I could bet all of the riches that I ever had. Rushing the night like a shot, babe.
Evening sessions are some of my favorite all around the world. And South Africa never disappoints at sunset. There's something magical about watching from the water as the sun drops out of the sky.
Perks on the counter, I can't wait to take them. Blunts on the counter, can't wait to face it. Bad little bitch, yeah, she be my favorite. All my songs, they all on her playlist. I don't really know how to say it, but I'ma say it. I don't really know if she take it, but she can take it. I don't slow it down unless I'm in the Matrix. Presidential brain, that bitch like Sarah Palin. I ain't finna fall down. In the fourth quarter, shorty, I'ma ball out. Don't go to work, baby, call out. Ain't no way, no stall now. I'm finna ball out. Fourth quarter, shorty, no call out. Don't go to work, baby, you call out. In the bedroom, ball out. Here you go. I'm not the same nigga that I was a year ago. I thank God every day for it. It's a miracle. In the trap house, singing nigga spirituals, yeah. And Jemima, best believe him in the trap, gun at your lining. Pull up on him with the rollie, that's perfect timing. Yeah, I guess that means that the stars are lining. Gonna sing like CeCe Winans. Change shit just like the climate.
Cape Town was my final stop this winter before returning home to the gorge. I definitely won't forget the memories I made on this trip. I cannot wait to return to the amazing conditions, gorgeous scenery, and super friendly people South Africa always provides.
Listen to the way that I flow on this shit, it's off the top like a wave cap. Pull up on the scene and you get knocked like the bass back. Put the Mac 11 bullet where your
El front roll es un truco básico y también un punto de partida para muchos movimientos más avanzados del kitesurf. Por sí solo, te da una gran sensación, pero hay un montón de variaciones y combinaciones, convirtiéndolo en un truco superior. Comenzá con buena velocidad y avanzá con tu tabla en dirección upwind, mientras en simultáneo dirigís tu kite hacia arriba. Comenzá tu rotación inmediatamente después de popear fuera del agua. En simultáneo, mientras rotás hacia el front roll, trae el kite hacia adelante en una posición estable hacia las 12. Cuando estés terminando la rotación y te estés acercando al agua, dirige el kite hacia abajo para ganar más potencia. Miremos un poco más de cerca. Coloca tus manos cerca del centro de la barra para evitar mover mal el kite. Dirigí el kite hacia arriba. Y mientras se acerca a las 12, tira de la barra y hace un pop fuera del agua, mientras te aseguras de levantar tu rodilla delantera arriba y hacia el pecho. Comenzá la rotación frontal al rotar tu hombro frontal en dirección downwind. Mantener la cabeza cerca del hombro delantero y mirar por debajo de ese brazo te ayudará a acelerar la rotación. Mantenete compacto con las piernas dobladas durante la rotación. Ahora, mira tu punto de aterrizaje. Mientras comenzás a acercarte al agua, dirige el kite hacia abajo para ganar más potencia. Un consejo: cuando estés haciendo el front roll por primera vez, no tires de la mano trasera muy fuerte durante la rotación. En todo caso, confía en la mano delantera de ser necesario. Repitamos los elementos clave. Inicia el pop y levanta la rodilla delantera hacia el pecho. Comenzá la rotación con el hombro delantero hacia la rodilla delantera y también rotando con tu cabeza. Mira tu punto de aterrizaje y dirige tu kite hacia abajo. Disfruta de tu aventura con la Zona Academy. Nick Jacobsen y Graham House decidieron escaparse del caos y de las playas hacinadas durante la temporada alta en Ciudad del Cabo para aventurarse y explorar nuevos spots. Si hay algo que no hace falta aclarar es que cuando estos dos personajes se juntan, la diversión nunca falta.
What's the plan, Nick?
What's the plan? The plan is to go to this
Secret spot.
I mean, the plan today is to go to the secret spot. And we have around 7 kites, 5 boards, and a few GoPro Maxes. So we're gonna play around with different poles, different setups, and have a good day.
It's a rental. Looks great.
Nick and Jason are trying to work out how to get a shitty rental car.
I think we're gonna get lost. If we get lost, you're fucked. It's all fun. Look how flat it is. I'm literally stuck in the middle of nowhere. The pond just came to an end. I can't see water anywhere. Oh! That didn't work. Yes!
Zona Kite es tu zona. Vos también sos protagonista de nuestro programa. Suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube y entérate de todo lo que pasa en el mundo del kitesurf. Los esperamos en la próxima edición de Zona Kite.